What's up, you guys? Time for vlog number 2 of my praxis project. We're just gonna dive right into the questions right now. Here we go. First one. In what ways have you been experiencing new things since joining Invest? Well, I'm really freaking busy, which is tiring, but it's good. I feel like after going on the trip, I realize a lot more power dynamics in my life. I think that's the most common theme that I've been noticing. And I think I've been noticing a lot more like cycles in my life and been more aware of my mental health, mental status, mental like capabilities. And just having a lot of realizations about the way that I think and trying to change that, like change patterns of thought. And the way that I interpret like what I'm told, basically. How are you feeling about starting a 6-hour-a-week internship? I'm excited. I mean, like, I get to work with Invest, so it's cool, and I have a lot of freedom in terms of when I do it, which is fun. Definitely a little stressed because I do have more freedom with it, and I don't want to, like, abuse that freedom and not do anything. But I had my meeting with Annie, and that was good. She's so sweet. It's made my day. And I have a lot of really cool ideas, so I feel like for the most part I'm excited. Like, I'm not really too stressed. Yeah. How are you feeling about stepping into a facilitator role this semester in class and perhaps also at your internship? Well, I love it. Like, I like facilitating things. I like leading. I feel like it is a natural talent of mine. Maybe just like interest. Because I definitely have a lot to work on in terms of how to lead people and how to value everyone. Yeah, I feel like my friends are listening to me in the room next door right now. Yeah, but I like leading, and I'm excited to like take some responsibilities for Invest and the reunion and get to talk to like other alumni and stuff like that. But it's definitely a lot of responsibility. Like, going to the FAB meeting and seeing the budget, I was like, whoa, this is a lot of money, and when there's money in my bank account, I like to spend it, so like managing that much money is a little overwhelming, but I think it'll be really good for me. Yeah. What unknowns, uncertainties, apprehensions are present regarding your Invest and internship experience? I mean, I feel like with Invest, I'm a little worried about that trip, which is so far in the future, but I was talking to Ebo and Violet about it, about how, like, I think the first trip is so magical because none of us know each other, so there's just this, like, very free space to talk about anything in our lives because they don't intersect. And, like, as much as I love seeing the Invest people, like, in my cohort because they're incredible and make me want to cry, we don't see each other every day, and like I think our lives are all still pretty separate, so I feel like hopefully that works as an advantage on the second year trip, that we all have like support systems other than Invest, so that when we go on it we can kind of like be open again. It's also just like a lot of work, and I probably should have dropped the class, and I didn't, so 19 credits is not the move. And I'll learn that for next semester and the following. For my internship, I don't know. I feel like I still don't know like enough about it to be nervous about anything. Annie has me doing some sheet organizing on Google Sheets, like Excel. Yeah, I think that like kind of stuff doesn't exactly excite me, but it makes me feel like I'm doing something, which is also bad. Like, why do you need to be productive? Capitalism. But I think starting off with basic stuff like that is a good way to work myself into it. I'm talking so much. Okay. I should talk. Take my space, Taylor. Take your space. What does dance in the face of your fears mean to you? I kind of fucks with that meaning because I feel like everything I've never wanted to happen in my life happens. But I also feel like I saw a lot of that stuff. Like, it's really weird when my dad passed away, but like I always kind of like felt like that was gonna happen in my life. And I think just like going through that overall experience, like watching him like get sicker and like eventually die, like is a really tough thing obviously to watch, but I think that it made me realize like, okay, Taylor, you need to step the F up and get all of your feelings and questions and like whatever you can out of like the time that you have with him. And I think that I carry that into everything else that I do. Like, you never know when something's gonna go away, so you might as well like do your best, because life is like crazy. What support and resources do you have to dance in the face of your fears, and stay motivated, both internal and external? Well, I have Invest, which is my cohort, Ali. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of really best friends, like a lot of really best friends, a lot of really good friends in G5, which is really cool. And I don't know, I have my Meta, who I've been talking to a lot. I'm planning on getting a therapist because I'm just realizing some things about the way that my brain works, and I think that I need to be supported a little more in that with a professional. But I have a lot of people rooting for me, and yeah, I think that definitely helps. And I think I have a lot of self-confidence. That's the wrong word. Like self-value, in the sense that like I want to be an amazing person, and like everyone is an amazing person, but there's definitely like things that I want to do in my, I don't know, I want to be president, so like I feel like I don't know where I'm going with that, dude. That's a tough one, but I have people. Okay, next question. What are your thoughts about working with uncertainty, fear, and anxiety as a community leader? Well, anxiety is a big one that I stress about. But I feel like when I'm put, like, I'm very much like an 11th hour kind of person. Like, when I'm put in a serious position, I'm like, boom, 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 let's go. So when I'm like put in front of a classroom and someone's like, teach them the alphabet, I'm like, okay, I got this. But I don't know, uncertainty is uncertainty. I feel like it's just about being on the same wavelength as people, like trying to like feel the energy of the room, feel the energy of like individuals, and find common ground. And I think that I do that pretty well. I also think that's because I'm an Aquarius, but that's fine. How have you been working with these feelings so far in your internship? Asking questions, basically. In what ways have you been successful? In what ways do you hope to grow in this area? Again, like, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that. Like, I haven't done a whole lot with my internship. I'm doing a lot of hours on Tuesday to make up. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've been pretty successful so far, just like in asking Annie questions and like trying to be more assertive with like my ideas. Yeah, so that's the update for this week, vlog number 2. Thanks for checking in. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel.